Do you readily notice new changes that occur right before your eyes? I'm sure most of us would like to answer that question with a big, fat, resounding, yes, of course I do. Really though? Is it true? Not long ago, I was driving home with my daughter. We'd been across town and we were headed home on a very familiar route, just one we didn't take that often. She was doing her own thing on her phone and I was driving in my own zone. So much so that I kept on driving for about 20 minutes until I realized I completely missed my exit and was already in a different town. Even though I was very aware of my surroundings and safely driving, I didn't see what was right in front of me. I didn't see the signs or the mile markers or the usual familiar sightings. I didn't see anything because I was so much in my own head that I honestly couldn't tell you where I was going or the road I was on. 20 minutes passed and nothing alerted me that I'd been headed in the wrong direction. No harm, no foul. Once I realized it, I simply got off at the next exit and headed home. I'll be honest though, it not only startled me, it scared me. And the other thing is, I couldn't tell you what my thoughts were so focused on. I was that zoned out. This little incident perplexed me a bit and got me thinking about how, number one, could I not see what was right in front of me? And number two, in the work I do as it pertains to female relationships and facing female frenemies, it's important to not lose sight of what's in front of you. Do you see what's in front of you? Or do you experience change blindness? Change blindness is when a change is presented and someone doesn't notice it. It's defined as the surprising difficulty observers have in noticing large changes to visual scenes. In today's world, everyone is busy. Our time is limited, and so we have to pick and choose what we focus our attention on. There are many other influencing external factors that also play a huge role in this, such as expectations and past experiences. Additionally, sometimes what we think should happen plays a part in how we notice things going on in our world. Or not. Sometimes, too, we don't really see the things that are right in front of us because they're so familiar that they've just become a part of our everyday foggy visual. My initial thought was, after reading about this topic, this concept can apply to things, but it also very much applies to people and relationships. Change blindness not only impacts what we see or don't, it plays a huge role in our social interactions and the ability to be vulnerable or impacted by things we don't actually know that we've noticed. Listen to that again. When you're distracted, it becomes easier to not be aware of key things going on around you. Doing this leads to heightened change blindness in other areas. However, when you focus your attention on something specific, it allows you to bring attention to something you consider to be important or something or someone that you need to be present for. Sometimes you can't see what is right in front of you, but when you finally open your eyes, you'll wonder why you didn't see it sooner. This means being present for family or friends. It also is having awareness that those you are giving your precious time and energy to are doing the same for you in return. It also allows you to realize what or whom you no longer want to be present for. The ultimate lesson learned here for me is slow down, be mindful, and take the time to really see what's right in front of you. You already are. It's time to be.